Hey everybody, welcome to your reading for the month of May. This is Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings, and my dogs came in to join you today. This is Chippy from Chippy's channel. Chippy has over 4,500 subscribers. Be sure to check out his channel. The little eye that comes up will take you to it when you're ready. And Sparky, you want to come in too? Sparky is my border collie, and you're stealing his cookies. And he's a registered therapy dog, so the dogs really do help ground the energy, which means you get a more accurate reading. Everybody's energy is grounded and relaxed. Thank you guys, you're really helpful. So I'm just going to clear some energy and we're going to dive in and see what's coming today for you all. I'm going to give you the bird's eye view today, and I hope you enjoy it because you'll be able to see the cards up close and see how the spread goes together. Hey Pisces, so I'm going to use these Healing Waters cards for you today. Let's see what's coming up for you in these cards. I love these cards for Pisces, I tell you. I think they were made for you. Let's see what we've got here. Pisces, what do you need to know? And we're going to also do the regular tarot, and we're going to get you lots of details today. We have got the wellspring. What are you thirsty for at this time, Pisces? Something about body care and breathing. Maybe breathing more freely. Maybe you've been holding your breath with stress or something like that. Let's see. We've got beneath the surface. What's really driving you? What are your true motives at this time, Pisces? What is it you want to break free from and why? Let's see what else. Two. Okay. We got two cards coming up for you. We've got the Isle of Avalon, healing, returning to wholeness, and transformation. Again, there's a lot here about body care, deep breathing, being around water, healing waters. Of course, these are the Healing Waters cards. There's also Lady of the Lake with new beginnings. Something is about to happen. And it comes from, and it's going to cause a return to wholeness and transformation for you. Healing, new beginnings, looking into your true motives. Yeah, there's a lot here about things improving for you, Pisces, in a big way. And let's get one more. We've got the Sirens, using your voice, expansion and freedom. And when this card comes up, I often think it has to do with singing or teaching, talking, using your voice in some way. So, beautiful messages for you, for sure, Pisces. I'm going to switch over now and get you some earth details. These are more on a spiritual level. These are more on a 3D level. And that's one reason I like to combine them for you, because that's kind of where Pisces resides. Whoa, my cards are going everywhere. This is where Pisces resides, somewhere between the spiritual and the earth realm. And it's good to kind of mesh the two together and see where you are in things and what's coming up on both levels, because at some point they both mesh together. So we've got the Ace of Wands. Here we go, new beginnings. And that's exactly what this said, this Lady of the Lake, new beginnings. So look at this Ace of Wands. This is a very exciting, almost cosmic new beginning coming in for you. It's almost like the universe is going, what would you like to do with all this amazing fiery energy at this time, Pisces? Okay. A lot of new beginnings coming up here for you already. Let's see what else. She's at the bottom of the deck here. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And this is all about good news for you at this time, okay? I have to shuffle this deck in two parts because the cards are very thick. Here we go. If you're wondering why I'm doing this, and I'm going to be doing how to read the tarot very, very soon. So keep an eye out for that video, easy ways to learn the cards to read for yourself. And I'm going to be expanding on that too. I think you're going to really like it. You're going to get to see a lot of my decks. Okay, I have a lot of them. So here we go, Two of Wands. There's new opportunities coming in here, Pisces. This lion may mean something to you as well. You notice she's carrying the world in her hand and looking out on her kingdom. And, you know, she's very much feeling in a leadership role, looking at new opportunities. And look how they're glowing. They're definitely glowing at this time. Good news, new beginnings, and new opportunities. A lot of new things coming in along with the self-care. So what I'm getting so far is the more you take care of yourself and your spirituality, the more that you pay attention to that, what we saw at first, your body care, breathing, you know, maybe doing deep breathing meditations and things like that, looking what's beneath the surface. All of these things are connected that bring you in these new opportunities, okay? Let's see. Wow, again, bottom of the deck keeps coming up for you today. Look at the bottom of the deck here, this 10 of Cups for you, Pisces. Beautiful card of happy family. Look at this beautiful rainbow above them. This is very optimistic outlook on life, okay? Very happy, and this is what's coming in for you. I'm not saying unrealistically optimistic. I'm saying optimistic because look at this, good news, new beginnings, new opportunities, and it's something that's going to affect your family or help you begin a family, something you can pass on to your family, to your heirs. This is just this beautiful circle of love. The 10 of Cups is all about happiness, and there it is, big time. All right, let's see. I can see you're putting, most of you here are putting a lot of focus on family, children, grandchildren, your home, maybe a second home even, maybe moving closer to family and that sort of thing. Now, there's something coming apart here. So with, you know, sometimes with new beginnings, we also have endings. And I feel like there's something here for some of you, this is on your mind, something that made you sad or something that came apart or ended. Maybe even this can sometimes go to dental work. Something, you know, doesn't have to be a huge life thing. It can be as simple as dental work or minor surgery and things like that that's on your mind at this time. It can also be heartache, breakups. And at the bottom of the deck, you're thinking about this King of Cups. So I feel like you've either had a breakup with a King of Cups, or you've had a separation from a King of Cups, or there's something about this King of Cups figure, maybe with the dental or the minor surgery stuff that I'm seeing, okay? Because these two are really going together. It's something I feel you thinking about, maybe saying prayers about, something you're really focused on at this time. King of Cups can be a father, can be a very good listener, and somehow he's showing up as the foundation of this for you at this time, Pisces, okay? In fact, this is him in this card too. This is the King of Cups, 10 of Cups. I just realized they've used the same figure in these cards. So, yeah, there's something going on with family, and maybe fathers and things like that on your mind at this time. It doesn't have to just be one father either. You know, it can be the father of your children plus your father plus your spouse's father. You know, there's a lot of father energy here that I'm picking up on. That's kind of in your energy and your focus at this time for some reason. We've got the Hanged Man. Kind of went to come up upside down. It kind of flipped around a little bit. So for some of you, take this reverse that you're getting out of a state of limbo. This is, you know, obviously feeling stuck. And it is going into your past. So I feel like you're getting out of that at this time, Pisces. And by the way, I hope you're enjoying the bird's eye view. If you feel like it's going too slow, you can press your finger onto the face of your phone if you're watching it from a phone, and it'll speed it up. Okay. let's see what's in your future. Your future is 5 of Wands. This is some sort of a struggle maybe between two feminine figures. So I don't know if there's some sort of a, there's going to be some sort of a clash here. I don't feel like it's maybe a full-on argument, although it might be for some of you. But it is female figures, and I feel like this is maybe mother-daughter or sisters or something like this, where two feminines are clashing about something coming up in the immediate future here, okay? And again, I'm going to go back and clarify and get you more details on this, okay? I see you collaborating, Pisces, or maybe thinking about a new job or a new project or something at this time. I love the angel on this card. I'm always happy when I see angels come up in readings, because I know there's divine angelic guidance coming for you. And this is in your more extended future position here, okay? So you're going to be guided maybe to do a different job or to do a new project. Maybe something very creative. You might be, it may be very in line with your spirituality, which is what we started with, your spirituality. We'll see. We'll get some more details on this. Other people are seeing you at this time as the Page of Pentacles. So they're seeing you maybe involved with children or schools in some way. You may be a teacher, you may be a student. There's something here where I feel like you're teaching and or learning, right? That can always go both ways with teachers and students. You never know which one's learning the most. And I feel like you're in this position of coming back into your inner magic, like your childlike wonder at this time. And other people are noticing this about you, Pisces. Your fears card is the Devil. And, you know, this is something you might be worried about. This is not in your future, okay? This is in the hopes and fears. It's obviously not a hope. But this is about feeling like you might be stuck or chained to money. This is the card of money, or also toxic influences. This is something about maybe you feel like your job is toxic, or the people you work with, toxic. Maybe you're afraid those people have bad, you know, evil attachments, and you fear that. You don't want to work with them or near them, you know. Yeah, there's some pretty bad energy with that Devil card in the fears position. Again, we'll clarify it and see, but that immediately tells me we should clear the energy in this whole reading, okay? Asking Archangel Michael to clear this out around all of my viewers, myself, and my dogs. Especially Chippy, who's right over here right now. Okay, let's see. You know, dogs are always the first to take psychic hits when something comes through, so protect your pets as well, okay? So your final outcome is, yes, something's ending. There's a Ten of Swords here. Something is ending, Pisces. So let's go back and do some clarification, and let's get you more details on this, okay? Let's go to this deck. So let's just start there. What's this Ten of Swords about? Look at the bottom of the deck. We got Page of Pentacles coming up a second time. Yeah. Students, teachers, learning, schools, things like that. Very, very prevalent at this time. So what's coming up here, Pisces? So there's a Ten of Swords around Temperance. Because the Temperance is, you know, having to do with the flow of energy and things like that. I'm not feeling like that's anything bad or anything. Sorry, Chippy distracted me for it. Chippy, come here. You're knocking things over, buddy. No, we're not starting over. It's not cookie time. It's not cookie time. Okay. All right. So let me pull another one here. I'm not understanding that exactly. Unless there's a Ten of Swords with a Sagittarius in your life. Okay. This can be Sagittarius energy. Feeling stabbed in the back, or feeling like the rug's pulled out from under you, some sort of bad ending. Maybe some of you are divorcing Sagittarius. And feeling a bit in an oppressive situation here, okay? So there's something here about swordsy energy at the end. So let me go back to the beginning. Let's work our way through this and see what that is, okay? So if we go back to the beginning of this, we had new beginnings. In the beginning, good news and new opportunities. So let's look at this for a second. Clarified by the Hierophant, your dedication. Yeah, that totally makes sense. A lot of dedication, maybe even, marriage energy over here with this Hierophant. Your beautiful Ten of Cups energy is clarified by Three of Cups. So this can be a celebration, but it is in the crossing position. So there's something here where maybe you're feeling like there's too much partying, or maybe you're feeling like there's a third party for some of you. Or maybe you're feeling like, oh, the party's over. It's not as, as picturesque and perfect looking as I thought. This could be causing a little bit of a conflict at this time. But the Ten of Cups that's not a bad card. It's never a bad card, okay? So what's on your mind at this time is some sort of separation having to do with the King of Cups who's here. So for some of you, it's telling me that there's marriage or commitments, obligations on your mind at this time, thinking about new beginnings. Some of you worrying about maybe a separation or worrying about this King of Cups in some way. Because there may be new attraction here, Pisces, for some of you. Either you with a new attraction, or you suspect King of Cups has a new attraction, or maybe you are the King of Cups, but this is kind of the foundation, so I'm feeling like you're looking more at this person. This could be a Queen of Cups for some of you too, so feel free to switch it around however it resonates for you. There's something here where you've been feeling very trapped with this Hanged Man. It's moving into your past. The state of limbo is moving into the past, literally moving into the past, with this Knight of Wands energy. And let me go back and clarify King of Cups. Hold on. There's something about moving. Some of you moved or want to move. And King of Cups is clarified by another moving card. So there's a lot of energy here, Pisces, of moving forward away from something, moving someplace more peaceful and tranquil, having to do with this King of Cups energy. Interesting. This took a turn I wasn't expecting, to be honest, so I'm going to have to clarify it some more. But there's something here about getting out of this stuck energy by either relocating, or things are feeling really up in the air. But again, this is past influences, this part of it. This is in your energy, and this is past influences. So let's see what's happening with this struggle with two feminine figures here. Something maybe tricky, sneaky. There could be some confrontation coming up with a feminine who you feel like is trying to steal something, and based on the rest of these cards, maybe trying to cut in on your happy home, your happy marriage. This could be third party energy for some of you, Pisces, okay? Yeah, tricky fox energy. And there's a confrontation. This is in the immediate future. Wow, okay, what's that about? Devil energy was at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's about a relationship. This is about, Two of Cups, two people coming together. There's something about confrontations here with somebody sneaky. All right, let's look at Three of Pentacles. Potentially a new job or a new project, and also angelic guidance here. Well, it's bringing you a victory. Look at that, Pisces. There's a victory, public victory, having to do with either a new job or a project that you're in, okay? So super good there. Let's look at Page of Pentacles in views of others, how other people are seeing you. as other people are seeing you as very happy, especially as it pertains to schools, students, maybe your children, maybe the school you're teaching at, your students, whatever. There's a lot of happiness there. Let's go over to the unhappy card, the Devil card. Wow. It's pretty heavy right here. Fears, Pisces. I'm not going to sugarcoat those for you because you can see it for yourself. There's some really toxic energy here. Several things are coming through. Maybe about a Scorpio, maybe about an ending, maybe getting out of a state of feeling like you're stuck. There was this feeling of being stuck and moving here. This can be the card of endings and new beginnings. And endings and new beginnings are all the way through this whole reading, as you can see. So here it is again. And this is in the fears position. You're afraid to do this ending and new beginning, but you're also afraid of being chained to either debt or money or toxicity. Now, as a whole separate meaning, this can be Capricorn, this can be Scorpio energy, okay? Let's look over here. This final outcome was kind of dicey too. We had the Ten of Swords as the final outcome. And it was clarified by the Temperance angel. So you are getting angelic guidance and there's a flow of energy through this ending, but there's also feeling in an oppressive situation. I feel like you're in an oppressive situation that you want out of, but you're feeling stuck and you're not sure how to get out of it. And that's where this fear of feeling stuck and in bondage to money or obligations or toxic energy and things like that. It seems to be caused for a lot of you from your home or from a marriage situation. We do have 2 marriage cards here. There's a lot of new beginnings being offered to you and a lot of angst about taking them, but there's also a big win coming up in your more extended future. So, Pisces, with that said, let's get final words. You may switch decks. And let's get final words for Pisces. Yeah, if this is your situation, I feel the angst. This is it's a tricky situation for you, for sure. And I see even more clearly now why they told me to use these Healing Waters cards first thing. I was directed by Spirit to use these, and it's because you need to do a lot of self-care at this time. And there's a lot here about body care, breathing, okay? What are you thirsty for? Body care, take a breath. Beneath the surface, true motive. What are your true motives? This is in the crossing position, breaking free. And using your voice, freedom, 2 freedom cards side by side. Returning to wholeness and healing and transformation. Maybe you need to meditate out in nature, near water. And we got the Lady of the Lake, new beginnings. Something is about to happen. Whew, okay, final words for Pisces. Whole new deck here. Let's see. Final words for Pisces. The Hermit. You're going to be taking some time to yourself soon. I see you having gained inner wisdom. You know, things are sprouting. Ideas are sprouting, as you can see there. And he's definitely taken some time to evaluate. And also with that lantern, he's shining a light on anything potentially toxic. He's really watching his step very carefully, his next step, very, very carefully, lighting the way with the lantern, okay? There's Justice, which is having to do with a fair, balanced outcome and more balance for yourself. And they are very strongly saying to be sure to balance your energy at this time. There could potentially be something legal. For some of you, something could go in the legal direction. Lots and lots of healing here. So I feel like this has more to do with balance than it does legalities, because these are your final words. I feel like in some way I'm seeing this for people, and I didn't used to see it. This is a new thing. I'm seeing testing for people a lot. You know, we've heard about this for years. I've never really picked it up. I actually didn't even believe we were being tested until recently. And I've seen it in Taurus readings, and I'm seeing it in your reading today, Pisces, is this Hermit card is all about you're being tested. Like, did you see the toxicity? Did you learn your lessons? Did you gain that inner knowledge, that inner wisdom? And, you know, balance it. You know, here's the book of rules and laws and fairness and justice, okay? And this is you trying to see what's fair and balanced for you, your family, your life, and also healing. This healing card, the star card, this can also have to do with Aquarius energy. We have Virgo, we have Libra energy as final outcome here. You may be dealing with some of these. So the star energy is all about you healing, and all of these cards, many of these cards are about healing and balancing things for yourself. So Pisces, I'm going to leave it there for you today. I appreciate all of you very much. Thanks for being here.